Ready to dive into last week's trending AI news? Let's get right in. One of the top trending news last week was definitely Rockstar's recent trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6, which finally showcased the game's immersive world and also significant advancements in the underlying AI. The game is expected to feature dynamic NPC interactions, storytelling, and realistic urban environments, all influenced by real-time decision-making, offering players a more immersive and interactive experience. Okay, honestly, I'm hyped. Grand Theft Auto 6 looks so good. I mean, the detail, the world, the AI systems bring the background.
Agreed.
It really looks like they're simulating Miami, which is what Vice City is based on. But honestly, that's kind of like what concerns me, because they already announced earlier, like last week, that they're pushing Grand Theft Auto to next summer. So if I'm being honest, I'm mentally prepared for this to get delayed again, right? What we saw in this trailer.
Yeah, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if there was another delay. Hence, the trailer was able to just give us something to feed off until then. But in the same way that The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild redefined open world adventure, this will definitely redefine the open world sandbox. I mean, just the promise of seeing these environments and the NPCs being more than static. I think we're in for Game of the Year.
This week, IBM held their annual Think conference, which spotlighted generative AI and U.S. investment. At this year's Think, IBM CEO Arvind Krishna announced that the company's generative AI division has become a $6 billion business. IBM also unveiled plans to invest $150 billion in U.S.-based AI, quantum computing, and infrastructure manufacturing over the next 5 years.
IBM also emphasized its strategy to support clients by integrating third-party AI agents and enabling users to develop their own agents using IBM's granted AI models. So Think is really IBM's time to shine, and there was a lot going on, in particular with AI agents. So IBM is really focused on enterprise AI for those who are used to more consumer technologies that come from Google or Apple. And one of the more exciting highlights was definitely their agent catalog, allowing users to create agents in just under 5 minutes. So now with agents everywhere, you can see how much easier it is for users to create their own agents, as well as utilize a catalog from many pre-made agents based on the environment.
For me, what was a highlight was definitely hearing more about quantum computing. I think that's kind of gotten lost in the age of generative AI, which is one of the more exciting things to come out. But I think quantum computing is going to be one of the biggest waves that's going to come in the next 5 years or so. So to see more infrastructure designed for quantum was pretty exciting.
In other AI gaming news, Google's Gemini 2.5 Pro model successfully completed the classic game Pokémon Blue. The AI demonstrated its ability to interpret in-game text, make strategic decisions, and persist across complex decision trees, albeit with some limited external guidance. This achievement marks a milestone in evaluating large language models as reasoning agents capable of long-term goal planning and non-linear environments.
So this is another example of AI and a use case that's well suited for it. We talked a few weeks ago about Ace Attorney being used to demonstrate how well an AI model's reasoning could be, and that was Google Gemini. But this one is another version of Google Gemini, and it actually succeeded in this case at beating Pokémon Blue, which shows that it actually is really good for certain types of video games.
Right, and this particular stream was inspired by Claude's playing Pokémon Red. So it's probably a trend out there of getting AI agents to beat video games. And I would love to see it beat some other games such as Final Fantasy, Zelda, and just see how far it can go. Just ahead of its Google I/O event, details of Android's upcoming redesign, dubbed Material 3 Expressive, was accidentally leaked in a now deleted blog post. The redesign, which can still be viewed in the Wayback Machine, promises a more vibrant and user-friendly interface, with improvements in accessibility and usability across age groups.
The update also aims to enhance usability and visual appeal, using elements such as color, shape, size, and motion.
Alright, so that covers last week's trending AI topics.
Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to hear next week's trending topics.